It's even tastier than lemon orange Babalua. It must be this jasmine Babalua. No oven needed. Just stir it and it will be successful. It's very simple. The aroma of jasmine is rich. Plus, it has a melt-in-your-mouth texture like ice cream. Promise me you'll try it in the summer. Before making it, we soak it in ice water to soften it. 6 grams of gelatin sheets, Babalua. It is a milk pudding dessert based on English cream. How about making a tea-flavored one? The advantage is that it can balance the richness of the cream. Thus, you get a very refreshing Babalua. Such a large piece of Babalua. In the shop, it starts at around 80. We'll need 2 egg yolks. The weight is 38 grams. 36 grams of granulated sugar. After adding, stir until the granulated sugar completely dissolves. The egg yolks will turn slightly pale. The amount of milk is 246 grams. Today's recipe will have a bit more milk. This way, the overall texture will be lighter than a mousse. Now, let's start cooking the English custard. For this quantity, I suggest you keep the heat on low throughout. Make sure not to overcook it. The key is to keep stirring continuously. Cook until the temperature reaches 85 degrees. Turn off the heat immediately. The key to the jasmine fragrance is this. Nortonville's jasmine tea powder. I've recommended it to everyone several times. Their brand has now been fully upgraded. The floral aroma is even stronger. It's gone from 15 packs to 18 packs. They also increased the amount without raising the price. I feel the jasmine flavor is even stronger than before. The ingredient list is still very clean. There are no artificial flavors. The amount I'm using here is 1 gram. Wait for the custard part to cool down to 50 degrees. Squeeze out the excess water from the gelatin. Stir until the gelatin is completely dissolved. 172 grams of light cream. No sugar is needed. Whip it directly. Whip until it reaches 70% stiffness. Don't overwhip it. The texture of the cream is different. This will make our Babalua taste different as well. This comparison, I think it's necessary to make. Because many students have asked me before, can the cream part not be whipped? We will see in a moment. The comparison. After the cream is whipped. Before adding the custard, we need to check the temperature of the custard. The temperature cannot be too high. Around 25 degrees. After mixing everything, strain it. I prefer a state without bubbles. Sometimes I will strain it several times. After straining, what you have left is basically foam. So I usually don't keep it. Place it in the refrigerator for 4 hours. Garnish with green grapes and jasmine. And the rich, milky jasmine Babalua is done. The comparison is here. This one with a shiny surface and edges is made without whipping the cream. The overall texture is more reminiscent of a milk pudding. Therefore, the cream still needs to be whipped. This way you can taste the authentic Babalua. Make sure to taste it quickly. It really has a subtle jasmine green tea flavor. It is very delicious. The entire texture of the Babalua has been enhanced. Click on my profile picture homepage. There are many practical baking tutorials waiting for you to check in.